is not about the cloth. It is about the women. Breakfast with benefits.
Where are we right now? I mean, this is not a breakfast with benefits habitat.
No.
This is the first time we are out and talk around the table. And what is this? And what is this smell? This is so beautiful. I want to come here and smell and look around and feel happy, peace. And I heard this is a secret.
It's a Peruvian secret. Welcome to Breakfast and Benefits with Julia and Krista. And today we are in this beautiful setting of a store of a dear friend. Her name is Sitka Semsch. And she will talk more about where this beautiful name comes from. And we are sitting in Coral Gables in her showroom. So Sitka, tell, where is your name coming from?
Well, first of all, thank you for the invitation. It's an honor and a pleasure to be able to talk with you. My name is an island in Alaska, a very small island in Alaska. My parents lived there for 10 years.
Oh.
They are Peruvians. I was born in Peru, but they lived there, so they got creative with the names. And all my siblings have either islands or bears or cities or something from Alaska. And my last name is Austrian. We are the fourth generation born in Peru, but originally from Austria. So it's Semsch.
Wow, really cool. I know Sitka for some time, and I know it's a restaurateur family. And how come that you broke the tradition, not continuing with the restaurant business?
Well, when I was 7, in Lima, my parents decided, actually, none of them were restaurateurs or chefs or anything, but they decided to put this business. So they had the first restaurant, and I remember my mom, super creative. She's my muse. She passed away more than 20 years ago. But for me, she's like, I don't know.
Like a dream.
Yes. I have her with me and her aesthetic and her taste, her vision of naturality. I don't know. Something like resonates with me completely.
All the time.
So I would see my mom. She would decorate the restaurants. And I would see her, touching the linen, napkins, all the soft part of the business.
Yeah, the small details.
Yeah,
Hospitality.
the hospitality, the covers, everything there. I remember sitting beside my mom. And my dad was more of the business side. I remember the first time they opened a restaurant, taking me back to the kitchen. And I would see the chefs, I don't know, scraping the fishes and the scales and the smell, and the onions and da-da-da-da. And we are like a super culinary country, right?
Yeah.
Peru.
Yeah,
We're famous
I
in the
heard
world.
Lima is
can't
going
wait to
crazy
go.
these
Yeah.
days,
It's going
right?
crazy.
All the best restaurant in the world right now.
Yes, we have the number one. So we have amazing food, but for some reason, it was like overpowering to me. I don't know. It was like, it wasn't my place. And I was 7. I was in school, so years went by. And at 14, I remember vividly telling my dad, because he was already pushing, okay, you're going to come out of school in 2-3 years. What are you going to study? Da, da, da. And I remember, as I'm telling you right now, we were all having dinner at 8:00 p.m., which we usually did. And I remember telling my dad, because he was already with it, Dad, I'm going to be a fashion designer.
Oh my God.
At
14. Did they take you seriously?
Yes, they did. Yes,
Nice
they did. And they
parents.
supported me every step of the way because my mom was an artist.
Yeah,
You
she
know,
was
my
very
mom-
fashionable,
Yes,
apparently.
and my
right?
mom got me. She was like all on my side. So my oldest sister, she studied culinary. But none of our siblings followed the restaurant businesses because it's very tough. They went
Your father
amazingly
was
well.
disappointed at that moment. How was his reaction?
No, because he knew he had my sister. So he had somebody, no?
Yeah.
But-
So you pursued then.
And then
Fashion.
I finished school. We had the opportunity to come here to Miami a couple of years to live here, then went back to Lima, and then I went to university, to RISD, a Rhode Island School of Design, to study apparel design, like fully apparel design. They didn't do the courses of business or anything. It was apparel design. And I've never doubted what I love doing. Definitely the business part, which now for many years I've known it, but I really had to, okay, I'm going to learn the business. I just came yesterday from Lima, and my place is touching fibers and mixing and just imagining like I thrive there. And the other thing is like, I need to know. And of course, I know the business now.
How were you growing up? Did you have this stench for design when you were that age? Did you dress up in a different way when you went to school, or did you want to express yourself differently?
Basically, watching my mom, she was someone that you would turn around in the, I would say, 80s. I would see her and she was different, naturally, genuinely different. And I love that. Maybe another girl would say, oh no, my mom is coming. Like, she looks different than any other moms. But for me, it was like,
an inspiration.
Cringe.
Can you
They
say
would
an
say
inspiration?
cringe,
Yeah.
Cringe, they would say right
I
now.
hate that word,
This
by the way.
generation don't like mothers
Everything
to be
you do
different.
that's-
I am a little bit, my daughter is not very happy. Notch it down, mommy.
Yeah.
She's,
Yeah.
exactly.
I'm like,
Wow.
And my mom
this is
had
who
it.
I am.
What are the things then that inspires you when you design, when you think about a collection?
What I love doing is creating textures. Something that my mom really, really, really
Make sure.
educated us, but naturally. Actually, now I know it's like the sustainable side or mind, no? Which is, she would go, for example, okay, in these 6 months, I'm gonna buy you 2 outfits. So everything has to go with it. Everything has to go with the other stuff. So and I was 7, 8, 9, 10. And she would never impose on us, you have to wear this or wear that. It's wear whatever you want, but everything has to go with everything. So the mind and that's why I have this aesthetic. Because actually she educated us to think that things should stay in your closet for a long time.
Yeah.
That you shouldn't
Sustainable.
Yeah.
sustainability. Just think, what are you consuming? Know your style, be able to mix and match colors that won't tire you, and also colors that won't tire the other person that will say, oh, okay, take out
That's
that,
a little too
I don't know,
much.
fuchsia or whatever. I love color, but definitely on my design stake, I always think, okay, the amount of color that won't tire anyone. So it will stay more and you won't think, oh, yeah, I have to change this, whatever.
Yeah, your colors are beautiful, like solid, but lots of pastels,
And
lots of
muted, no?
harmony.
And the earth
among-
is-
We are right now in Coral Gables in a shop in Merrick Park. And this place is like an art gallery for me.
Yeah.
It is.
The smell, we're going to go back to the smell. I'm not going to give up. Because this smell is so
bamboo.
unique.
It's called bamboo.
Yeah, but I ask your assistants and they say, she doesn't tell us. She has her mixture and secret. And this is like an art gallery for me, guys.
Yes, it is.
It is not a designer shop. It is, but every piece is like a museum. You should maybe
the llamas
maybe
on the
take
wall.
some tickets into the entrance. I don't know. I come here to get inspired.
Yeah.
It is that beautiful. The colors, the texture, it's unbelievable. You're doing art, and also behind that, why we impressed by you and Krista told me about you is how you do it too.
Yes.
With the women in Peru.
Exactly.
And we are a woman podcast. And this is what we inspired. It's not a designer mass. How do you say? Sorry, my English.
Fast
Fast
production.
fashion.
It's not that. That's
Yeah.
why it was very. You are
Yeah.
doing something bigger. You know, people are coming and wearing them in their parties and galas and doing something else. Behind that, you're helping women in some other country. That impressed me a lot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you talk about that?
Yeah.
That you are empowering so many women.
But the thing is that when I finished school and I started being a designer in Lima, we started doing measure-made dresses, wedding dresses, like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of wedding dresses. And we started having press and recognition, whatever. And through the years, I felt really, what is being a designer about? What is it about? Is it just making people consume clothes? What is it about? And I felt empty on just designing clothes, people buying and saying, oh, I feel amazing on your clothes. That's one part of it. And all my workshops are with women or whatever, but I never did something consciously. Like, we are going to help and we're going to try move needles in women. So we started, it's been, I would say, 10 to 12 years with the first NGO in the outskirts of Lima, helping housewives with their kids at home, because they don't go anywhere. They do it, everything they do it at home.
Wow.
Everything. all the clutch, everything.
So they
do
can
it
watch
at home.
the kids,
So
they can
watch the
cook,
kids.
they can do
Yes.
all the other
Amazing.
things.
And earn some money,
And of course, earn money.
have a
so,
career,
yes.
learn something.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Actually, I was just in Lima, as I told you, and I got to talk with one of them at our shop, picking up something. And she said, my life has been changed.
Wow.
She didn't earn anything. And she's earning, I would say, triple the minimum wage in Lima, which for
Wow.
them is amazing. Actually, she's earning more than the husband. And the husband is now learning to knit.
Oh,
Really?
Wow.
Because
So
of
empowering
movement.
men as well.
Yeah.
Wow.
Incredible.
Incredible.
So for me,
yes.
it's like, okay, that's it. And that could be done and replicate anywhere,
Yeah.
even here.
Yeah.
Yes.
You would say, okay, this is an amazing country, which is. But then at the same time, there's a lot of necessity as well. And basically, it's women wanting to have the possibility of learn something new. And what do I do with that? We're having conversation actually with a women's platform to be able to, how can I help? Because it's just organizing yourself, making a workshop, teaching, and then you buy from them. For example, you teach the bracelets, no? Something
Yeah,
simple, you teach the
beautiful.
bracelets. They do it, you give the materials, and then you buy from them. So they become your suppliers.
Yes.
Oh,
From home.
yes.
Yeah.
yes.
It's not-
I didn't know this detail part. I know
Yeah,
you were
they
doing.
become your suppliers. So they are already
For
our
the
suppliers.
people who, because people are listening from all over the world, can we explain NGO?
Non-governmental organizations. So it's organizations that don't belong to the government. In the case of Lima, one is called Conservation International. Actually, they do in Brazil.
I've heard of
they have
them.
presence in Australia, in the Amazon. And what they do is they try, how can we impact the area, people-wise, forest-wise, in different areas. So they called
The whole
me and they
community, right?
said, the whole community to be balanced,
Yeah.
integrated.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they called me and they said, the wives of the guys that pick the coffee beans on the seasons, they don't have anything to do and they're at home with children.
Yeah.
How can we support them?
Yeah.
And I said, okay, I'm doing this workshop in Lima. Maybe why don't we replicate that? And for the Amazon, we concentrated in embroidery. So in Lima, it's knitting, and in the Amazon, it's embroidery. So we teach them, it's like magic.
Yeah.
It's magic.
And it's
for me,
such a life-changing
it's like
experience.
you're at home, you're a mom, and suddenly, okay, a needle, 1, 2, 3, da-da-da-da, and looking at their eyes when they see
What they've done.
I didn't know, now I know I can do it.
Yeah.
It's
the
simple. It's
empowerment.
like simple,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
an
And it
empowerment.
ties back to your motto, right? That it's not about the clothes, it's about the women. That
Yes.
you are really empowering and giving so much with this.
And it's all, right? It's a
fashion to
women,
women.
and then it's the women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
That you wear
Yes.
something and
And I can imagine how also therapeutic it must be
It
for
is.
them.
Yeah.
yes.
Because everything you do with your hands and then you have a total concentration gives you a sense of meditation as well, like an inner feeling. And I love the whole thing. And we were talking about this, right? The reason we started the podcast was to empower women as well. You know, we've realized how many women have nothing to do or don't feel like they can collaborate with society. And this is kind of an inspiration for other women that they can start something, that they can have their voices heard as well. And this also brings back to us because this is also a new beginning for the three of us, I would
you
say.
told us,
Yeah,
Sitka,
yeah,
you told us there is how to start something new at every age. You had a really good saying about that.
I mean, I finished school and then I went back to Lima, started my career. And then it has passed 25 years. Actually, 25 years since the first runway show that we did. And only 3 years that we took the leap, the adventure, decision with so much fear to come to the United States.
Hero's journey, they say.
Yeah. And also you are a mom, right? You went through the whole journey of...
Yes. And
having
also I'm a mom. I've been a mom later on my age because we had 8 years of treatments to have one. So that's why I have Sienna.
Yeah.
So that was in between working and lifting yourself on not feeling down on your treatments not working.
Oh, we're going to have an absolute another episode about that.
Yes.
Every woman
Yeah.
went through this.
Yeah.
Every woman.
Yeah.
And nobody talks about it, but yes.
And
No,
the
it is.
resilience that it actually creates,
Oh,
right?
no,
That helps
yes.
you in other places in life.
And it affects your body, not in
Yeah.
your mental state as well.
Can you lift yourself up?
The vision,
I don't know,
think,
an
to
enthusiasm
continue.
need to keep going.
Yes.
Because I remember exactly going through the lab and then negative and then negative. And I was like alone in my car.
Did you feel guilty? Not guilty, sorry, that's not the right word. That I'm not successful. I'm not doing something right, or why
The
is my
failure,
everyone-
the constant
say,
failure.
it's
Yeah.
I'm a
Yeah.
successful businesswoman, designer, but I cannot do a kid or baby. That's a very deep thought. It's what I'm missing, or it's about success a little bit too, a little bit.
No, definitely. It's what is wrong with me, or how you said it perfectly. Having success on one side and then not being able to be a mom, which I wanted for so many years. No, but then something inside me, and that travels also to the business side, says, keep trying.
Yeah.
Something inside, keep trying. Keep trying. It's hard, but keep trying.
I
Because
can
maybe on the
imagine the
next-
stages you've been through. You said 8 years?
8 years.
Oh my
So she
goodness.
came on the 5th in vitro, and then we had another one, 6 in vitro, but then it didn't work. And I said, no, actually, I remember vividly listening, and I believe it's God, but it happened in the morning that I don't know, something came to me and said, listen, Sitka, Sienna is your present. For you, it's one. Don't keep trying. For you, she's the one.
Yeah.
I remember feeling peace, completely
wow.
peace, saying, I got it now. Why keep trying? Because I felt like the need of then another one.
Yeah, yes,
you
yes,
have another one.
Yeah,
I know.
I think it's with everything, right? So it's listen. I listened. So I said, listen to life.
Yeah.
For you, it's one. And she's your present.
Yeah.
So-
I went through the same
Mhm.
6 IVF circles, one child, trying for another one, and how much you park your life while you are doing this and not doing so many things. But the learning from it that gives you so much strength and so much resistance and grit to get up and do it again, which we see throughout your fashion. So trying to go back a little bit to
Weaving
the clothes.
into clothes.
What about the hats? I know
The
you love
hats.
hats.
I love hats. And in Peru, I would say worldwide, but I'm going to talk about Peru. The hat for women, it's super important.
And we are back again, see, with the women and the hats.
Yes.
Soon we'll go back to the perfume, to the scent.
That's
It's super important because it tells you where she's from.
Uh-huh.
If she's from the highlands or what area in Peru, north, south, highland. So from what community does she belong?
Yeah.
And also how you decorate the hat tells the other person if she's single,
Oh, the status.
if she's looking for a husband.
Oh,
If she's a widow.
interesting. Like a dating app, but on
Yes.
hats.
Yeah.
So the language of the hats, whoever is Peruvian gets it. But if not, it's just beautiful hats,
Yeah.
no?
Can I do just hats in my house? Say, leave me alone. Don't ask me a question.
No,
No, I don't. No, nothing for
Kitchen
dinner.
is closed.
Kitchen is closed. I'm not a headache tonight. To my husband, not a headache.
Yeah. Wow, that's
love it.
amazing. Yeah.
That's
That's amazing. And asking more questions, you also recently got a Tory Burch Award.
Ah, yes.
What does it mean?
Yes.
How did that happen?
Well, it's a foundation that I love, Tory Burch. She's my inspiration, and she helps support women. So really, she wants women to grow in their businesses, whatever. So she has this foundation, which is called Fellows Foundation. And you apply every single year, thousands in the United States. You have to be in the United States. And they pick 50 of all those. So
Wow.
I applied last year. And they picked,
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
And they do 1 year of, I would say, more than coaching, because it's really focusing on how can I make you grow? How can I help? And you
Promoting.
you have to really open up everything, your sales,
Oh.
your margins, your production, everything. And actually, I believe of the 50, I'm maybe 2 or 3 designers.
Mhm.
The rest are different
they are
areas.
from different areas.
Different, not necessarily retail, other stuff, other kind of businesses.
Mhm.
But it's to grow your business and make women really powerful business-wise in the United States.
That's
So I
amazing.
love that.
Part of me was asking, are you opening up something? Do you trust them? I didn't like it. How are you
But
opening
how,
up?
did it help? This was last year?
No,
or-
I'm starting. I'm just starting.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's at the end, it's going to be finished by September, October of next year. So
Okay.
we
It's going to
just
be a
started.
journey.
It's going to be a journey, and we present our pitch to investors, to buyers, like kind of
Like a Shark's Tank.
like a Shark Tank.
Mhm.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
with
Cool.
our birds in, in front
Yeah.
of you and everything.
Do you
That's
have
amazing.
expansion plans?
Definitely,
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah. Any other countries?
Right now, you're Coral Gables, Miami.
Yes.
You're in Lima, in Peru.
Yes. And we are looking for locations because the hardest part is to get locations. No, good
Mhm.
locations.
Mm.
The United States, it's so big that we are planning, because of our materials, which a lot are cottons and everything. It's on the lower side of the United States. So it's Florida, Texas.
I wanted to touch base on the fabrics because we are walking here, touching everything, and the
I
quality
usually touch. They are
of
very
the-
fragile fabrics. What are they
the
doing?
Pima, is it the Pima cotton,
Pima
right?
cotton.
Yeah,
And then
it's
mixtures
so
of-
amazing.
Yes, it's beautiful. We developed that fabric in Lima. It's Pima cotton, and then there's some blends with a baby alpaca, which we have the alpacas on the Andes.
Okay,
So we are, I know there are alpacas also in the United States, but they are from Peru.
very natural.
You're
Natural
using
from-
leather as well, right? Leather or no?
Well,
suede.
we use natural suede for some of
Suede.
our
yes,
needs.
yes, that jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that jacket.
good. That's what I'm saying. That's art. That's not
Yeah.
a jacket.
No,
Yeah.
no, that's hard.
Yeah.
And that's forever. Because I always say, from what year does it belong?
Exactly.
You-
Like it's very
Yes.
transitional and how do you say timeless,
Timeless.
right? All the pieces tell a story and they are just timeless pieces. You can, wear them
We
in
really try
50
to-
years.
Yeah.
That's my feeling.
Yeah.
And that ties back to actually today's women and girls. What's your opinion about this whole word? Girls are copying each other, like they kind of losing identity
If
a
we say
little
that
bit.
will take out our age, of course. But before, when I was young, everybody was different.
Yeah.
I was a little bit rock and roll,
Yeah, and it's-
black boots, and some of them were a little bit girly. Everybody had their character, and you can read the character a little bit from what she listens, what she reads. Nowadays, from
like-
of course social media. I mean,
Social
you know
media,
I mean, this
yeah.
is not a question. I mean, this
Yeah.
is not a
But I
question.
don't think it's
anymore.
just girls. I think
boys
girls,
as well.
Yeah.
Boys as
you
well.
kind of expect that girls will try to look alike. Even though I get it, what you're saying, so many girls prefer to have their own standards, their own
They're
image.
all the same
But I think
now.
women,
they
what I
used
mean
to.
is
Yeah.
women, I think women our age and even older, I think there's a standardization of women, not only with fashion, but also with the way, the aesthetics on the face and
That's what
everything.
everybody look alike. So
Exactly
as
the
a-
same.
I
Yeah.
agree.
There is a young generation part, like 13, 14, 15. They're all the rest the same. You don't know, the hair is hair. Even everybody
The
has the
makeup.
same. Makeup
Yeah.
is the same. Face is the same.
clothing.
Clothes, shoes.
Yeah.
You
Plastic
can-
surgeon's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
in our age, people are
Yeah.
looking alike.
Yeah.
Are they brothers, sisters? No, they just have the same plastic surgeon.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. No.
What is your take on this and
Can you
losing
imagine?
identity?
I mean, having a mom like I did and just being inspired by her authenticity and supporting her, I always tell you have to know. The thing is that I think we don't take the time to really introspect.
Yeah.
What are we about? Why do I like certain colors? Why do I like certain prints? Are they because they are in fashion or because I really interiorize those prints make me feel whatever? Maybe I think too much about that stuff. But I think it's very important for you to have a style. What is a style? It's what you value. It's what you feel about clothes,
Expression of your soul.
expression of your soul.
Your identity. Yeah.
Exactly.
But the mass
your
market
brand.
doesn't allow that to them.
Exactly.
Because let's go shopping together
Yeah.
right now,
Yeah.
and I want to
Yeah.
buy something different.
Yeah,
You can't find it.
Exactly.
My daughter goes, everything is the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why so many girls, and I love that, are going thrift shopping. I
Yeah.
see this happening.
Yeah.
Really?
With my daughter at college, that she has friends. They all go thrift shopping, and I think that's amazing. I don't know if it's the majority of people, but many of them are doing that, and I hope that this continues and gets even bigger.
Yeah.
Because it's having your own personality, your own voice, your own character. Having your
Exactly.
character.
Yeah.
No?
They are
And
obsessed to fit in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's
They are
the problem.
Yeah.
scared to be
Scared
different.
to be different.
Yeah.
Don't be scared to be different.
But I believe, besides the plastic surgeon, I think when you mature and you get a little bit older, sometimes you don't care as much. No?
And you change. I
You
think you
change a
find
bit.
the inner self,
Mm.
reflecting on yourself more.
Yeah.
And you actually stand up for yourself more and bring out more identity and what you are, and you don't want to blend in anymore.
Yes.
So what does Sitka wears when she doesn't wear her stuff?
No, you're going to laugh. But honestly, I only wear our clothes. It's true.
That's
Because-
good.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they're comfortable. For example,
And your mom's clothes.
I've been kind of thin my whole life. But even that, I love loose.
Mhm.
I love elastics because I like to. So for me, comfortable
Yeah.
is number one. You have to look pretty, but you have to be comfortable.
Yeah.
So that's why also a bit of elastics here. All has to be with comfort.
Love
And in the
thinking.
design, the comfort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That you are thinking about women who want to be comfortable but working,
Yes.
and they want to feel pretty, elegant, but comfortable in their
Yeah, because the bit of
workspace.
elastics
Yeah.
are not just because if you want to do these certain things that for me it's super important.
Yeah. You also do some fashion shows that I witnessed.
No,
in
it's
the
coming.
past.
One.
It's coming. When
yeah,
is
I'm
the
gonna
next
let you
fashion
know.
show coming?
It's October 21st.
Oh.
So I'm gonna send
coming
all of
that's
this
so cool.
here.
Oh.
Runway real, but professional.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's perfect.
Can't wait.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, meanwhile, this is our podcast, but we are having a professional. Hi, how are you? So if you want to see the shop, and you can look at our YouTube channel as well. So if you want to look around what we're talking about, you cannot smell, but smell. What is this smell?
Ah, the smell.
But if you want to see, if you want to see this beautiful shop, we're
You
gonna
have
be
to-
also on YouTube
It's a
channel.
beautiful oil that I bring from Peru, and it's called. The name is bamboo.
Oh.
It's a mixture of things. And actually, for me, it has always been about how you feel when you come in. So you have to feel relaxed, you have to feel at ease, and you have to get out of the store, even if you didn't buy nothing better than when you came in.
Wow.
I love this.
So it's
I
like,
love this,
love
and this is
this.
exactly what's happening.
Yeah, the whole experience.
inspired, or I'm gonna look around, or just distract myself. So you
And
get
there's this freshness coming from the smell as well, right? You feel
Yes.
fresh and clean.
yes.
I love that.
So
You
that's
definitely
the
achieve
intention.
it. Every time I came in here, I felt the same, and I felt calm.
because life is
Yeah. So at
It's a
least
space.
inside, you're gonna get that sense of calm and ease. That's really good.
And also with the girls that work here, it's the same. It's being not even trained, because we talk a lot about that. It's how you get personal with a client is
Shane.
no pushing.
Mhm.
You know, everything has to be
Integrated.
It's a beautiful, very kind of holistic approach that you can see through your clothing and your people who work here, the girls who walk your runaway, and yourself as a person. I love this wholesomeness.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, I always say also that a brand is an extension. It's like a person. It has character. It has a personality.
Yeah.
An
It's like
identity.
personal identity.
Yeah.
So
I
yeah.
love it.
Can you
Seeing-
give our friend
Yes.
She is our friend. We always do that,
And
right? I
Julia.
think everybody we see, we want to be friends with. And
Yeah. Connection. No?
yes, yes. I
I
think
would
that
say yes.
One more round, plus one.
Plus one.
And Julia, we managed it right last time we were doing a guest. You were saying, why don't we have coffee? Why don't we have?
Oh, yeah.
And now we're having.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Cheers.
really
Cheers.
We
breakfast
made
with benefit.
we don't have the
Yes.
croissant, but where's your cup, dude?
The shop is so beautiful and I'm so clumsy. I'm
Thank
just going to kick it and.
Okay.
Thank you, Sitka, so
Hi.
much.
How
Thank
do
you
you
so much.
say
Thank you.
prost or saúde?
Salud.
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 Yeah.
Salud.
Cheers. Salute.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Şerefet.
Should
Yeah.
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 And in Hungarian.
Egészségedre.
Yeah.
That's so
That's
easy.
not-
No, yeah.
That's a little turn.
Why did I ask for that? Let's try together.
Ours are similar.
Egészségedre.
Egészségedre.
Yeah.
Is that teşekkür ederim?
Gadre.
Turkish.
Egészségedre.
God bless.
Salud.
Egészségedre.
Egészségedre.
This is like
Egészségedre.
teşekkür ederim in Turkish.
Maybe because Hungarian and Turks got a long history
We were in and
together
out.
for
We were in and out.
about 200 years. Yeah,
I
so
feel
it's
I'm missing out on something.
Yeah.
Okay, let's be
Exactly.
We are the Latin Americans. Bye, girls.
Well, if anybody is in Coral Gables or Peru in Lima, come and see Sitka store. It's amazing and it's a wonderful experience to be here.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank
And
you.
this is
Thank you
great.
for having us. This was wonderful.
It is not about the cloth. It is about the wing. Breakfast with benefits.